Even with the season spiraling out of control, are you hopeful for the Habs' future?
I'm not. And I made this clear before, on another episode of Hockey Inside Out, that I just don't really trust Marc Bergevin to be able to develop the future that he does not want to give up by making any trades right now. One of the examples is after they traded Michael McCarron yesterday, is that from 2009 to 2016, all their first-round picks, with the exception of Noah Juulsen, are no longer with this team. And that was the future that Marc Bergevin used to speak about when he first came on as GM, that he had a very bright future, that they were going to develop. He wasn't going to make any big trades because the future looked so promising. And now we are starting 2020, and it's the same line that he's using. And I just don't know if he's going to be able to develop any of these young players that we're seeing right now.
Yeah, I think he probably has a better record in developing seventh-round draft picks, starting with Caden Primo. But I think that this team has a future, but I think that it relies on so many things happening. It relies on Carey Price getting back to where he was, where he should be, and it relies on all of these young players being developed. Unfortunately, on defense, they just haven't. They haven't been able to develop any defensemen. They're hoping that they get Alexander Romanov over next year. I think he's playing hardball right now with the team, but he hasn't signed with the KHL team an extension there. So you expect that he'll be back, here next year. They've got a lot of good young players, but it's a question of developing. I think they're doing a better job of developing young players, and they're more open to letting them play key roles. I think that's a positive sign.
On paper, I think the future looks really good. You look at the roster of young guys, the people that they have down in Laval right now seems to be full. They have a lot of draft picks coming up this year. But, again, I'll agree with Jess. I don't have the confidence in Mr. Bergevin that he's going to keep these draft choices or not move them for another 36-year-old backup goaltender who may not pan out at all. So I'm going to say this, it's 2020. This season's pretty much written off, but start 2020-21 season, new hope.
What do you think's going to finish first, the Rem or the Canadiens being a competitive team?
How long is it going to take for the Rem to be finished?
It's supposed to be done in 2023.
I think that the orange line on the Metro will actually work properly bore the Habs.
I think the Canadiens will be a competitive team before the Rem is done, okay? It's 3 years.
The Expos will be back.
I'm a little bit more optimistic.
I'm kidding.
Go to hockeyinsideout.com now and check out this week's full episode.